My dear Morwen, in the long summers of childhood,
when I was a boy the age you are now, your uncles and I
spread our mattresses on the roof
of your grandfather's farmhouse outside of Holmes.
We woke in the mornings
to the stirrings of olive trees in the breeze, to the bleating of your grandmother's goat.
The clanking of our cooking pots, the air cool and the sun.
A pale rim of persimmon to the east. We took you there when you were a toddler.
I wish you remember Homs as I do, Morwan. It's a bustling old city.
A mosque for us Muslims.
A church for our Christian neighbours and a souk for us all.
To haggle over gold pendants and
fresh produce and bridal dresses, but that life, that time, that place
seems like a dream now, even to me.
Like some long-dissolved rumour.
First came the protests.
Then the siege, the skies spitting bombs.
Starvation.
Burials.
These are the things you know now.
You have learned.
Dark blood is better news.
Then, right, you have learned that mothers and
sisters and classmates can be found in narrow gaps between concrete.
Bricks and exposed beams.
Little patches of sunlight skin shining in the dark.
Your mother is here tonight, Morwan.
With us on this cold and moonlit beach among the crying babies and
the woman worrying.
In tongues we don't speak, Afghans, Somalis and Iraqs and
Irritans and Syrians.
All of us impatient for sunrise.
All of us dread on it.
All of us in search of home.
I have heard it say that we are uninvited, we are the unwelcome.
We take our misfortune elsewhere, but I hear your mother's voice over the tide.
And she whispers in my ear, "Oh, but if you saw that, my darling."
Even half of what you have, if only they saw.
They would say kinder things, surely.
I look at your profile.
My boy, your eyelashes like calligraphy.
Closed in guileless sleep.
I say to you,
hold my hand.
Nothing bad will happen.
All I can think tonight is
how deep the sea.
And how vast, how indifferent, how powerless I am to protect you from it.
All I can do is pray.
Pray God steers the vessel true when the shores slip out of eyeshot.
And we are a fly's peck.
In the heaving waters pitching and tilting.
Easily swallowed.
Because
you are the precious cargo, Morwan.
The most precious there ever was.
I pray that he knows this.
Inshallah.
No one leaves home unless home is the mouth of a shark.
You only run for the border when you see the whole city running as well.
Your neighbour's running faster than you. The boy you went to school with who kissed your dizzy behind the old tin factory is holding a gun bigger than his body. You only leave home when home won't let you stay.
It's not something you ever thought about doing, and so when you did, you carried the anthem under your breath, waiting until the airport toilets tear up the passport and swallow each mouthful of paper, making it clear that you would not be going back.
You have to understand, no one puts their children in a boat unless the water is safer than land.
Who would choose to spend days and nights in the stomach of a truck unless the miles travelled meant something more than journey?
No one would choose to crawl under fences, be beaten until your shadow leaves you, raped, then drowned, forced to the bottom of the boat because you are darker, be sold, starved, shot at the border like a sick animal, be pitied, lose your name, lose your family, make a refugee camp a home for a year or 2 or 10, stripped and searched, find prison everywhere, and if you survive and you are greeted on the other side with go home blacks, refugees, dirty immigrants, asylum seekers sucking our country dry of milk, dark with their hands out, smell strange, savage. Look what they've done to their own countries. What will they do to ours?
The dirty looks in the street, softer than a limb, torn off the indignity of everyday life, more tender than 40 men who looked like your father between your legs, insults earlier to shallow than rubble, then your child's body in pieces. For now, forget about pride, your survival is more important.
I want to go home, but home is the mouth of a shark. Home is the barrel of the gun, and no one would leave home unless home chased you to the shore, unless home tells you to leave what you could not leave behind, even if it was human.
No one leaves home until home is a damp voice in your ear saying, leave, run now. I don't know what I've become.
Refugees. They have no need for our help, so do not tell me. These haggard faces could belong to me or you. Should life have dealt a different hand, we need to see them for who they really are. Chancers and scroungers, layabouts and loungers, with bombs up their sleeves and cutthroats and thieves. They are not welcome here, should make them go back to where they came from. They cannot share our food, share our homes, share our countries. Instead, let us build a wall to keep them out. It is not okay to say these are people just like us. A place should belong to those who are born there. Do not say so stupid to think that the world can be looked up another way.
Now read from bottom to top. The world can be looked at another way. Do not be so stupid to think that. The place should only belong to those who are born there. These are people just like us. It is not okay to say, build a wall to keep them out. Instead, let us share our countries, share our homes, share our food. They cannot go back to where they came from. We should make them welcome here. They are not cutthroats and thieves, with bombs up their sleeves, layabouts and loungers, chancers and scroungers. We need to see them for who they really are. Should life have dealt in a different hand, these haggard faces should belong to you or me. So do not tell me. They have no need for our help.
When giving is all we have, Alberto Rios. One river gives its journey to the next. We give because someone gave to us. We give because nobody gave to us. We give because giving has changed us. We give because giving could have changed us. We have been better for it. We have been wounded by it. Giving has many faces. It is loud and quiet, big though small, diamond in wood nails. Its story is old and plot worn, and the pages too. But we read this book anyway, over and again. Giving is first and every time, hand to hand. Mine to yours, yours to mine. You gave me blue and I gave you yellow. Together we are simply green. You gave me what you did not have and I gave you what I had to give. Together we made something greater than a difference.